It's time to mud up or shut up. South Georgia Motorsports Park. Awesome facility. Raul and his whole team. Beautiful facility. Expanded out every unused space in this facility to put on a mega truck race.
And man, after this beautiful track is done on Friday night, we get up Saturday morning and the bottom had fallen out.
4 inches of rain in like 2 hours.
It was an insane. Yeah, it was an insane amount of rain. We ended up having to postpone the show a couple hours. We got every racer out there. You know, as soon as the rain stopped, every racer wanted to get that show on along with us.
Every single racer was really pumped to go race.
Wanted to race.
Yes.
Here in lap one action, bring their mega truck series.
There is such thing to an extent of too much water.
Yes. The motors need air.
And we kind of honestly found that what maybe too much mud is too, in a sense. Yes. We built those mud holes to be pretty gnarly with us adding water, and then Mother Nature added its own amount of water.
Yes, she did.
And we found out that ground was really soft, so those mud pits turned into kind of bottomless pits.
Bottomless pits.
I think they captured a few trucks throughout the day.
Yep.
Oh, and he does. Look at that mud hole just eat Phillip Joyner up.
I mean, like I said, it was a muddy track. You know, we've got big tires, we've got big horsepower, we've got all these tractor tread style tires, and it was really awesome to see that stuff work.
It worked the equipment.
We end up getting one round in on Saturday,
and then it started raining again.
And the rains came in again. We lost
everybody.
the light.
Everybody knew we were forced to, just push the race off till Sunday. I think majority of the racers were able to stay. One or two maybe had to leave, but
Sunday,
goodness,
skies cleared,
warm,
track,
wind was blowing perfect.
Yes, and man, we had, and still, the mud holes were still pretty gnarly, but the track never dried out, no dust to worry about.
Excellent.
It wasn't just the fast trucks.
No.
You had to have a big, strong, powerful truck.
I mean, some of those trucks that had even the most power weren't going.
Yeah,
Some of those
my
guys,
truck,
the
my
mud
truck,
holes
for
were
instance.
actually
Yeah,
putting.
your truck.
Yes, we're actually hurting the guys with lots of power. Some
Yep.
of those guys with kind of the middle side of power
Boom.
would ease on across it a little
Yeah,
easier.
yeah.
All right, let's go. Right here. He's connected now. What's it going to
At Premier, Joseph's a good guy. I want to support him. I like racing. We like going rounds and just have a good time racing with these guys. And we got lucky, got first place. There's a lot of fast hot rods out here. Nobody's going to win it every time. You're going to have to earn it, and we earned it today.
These boys want it bad. They've been battling out all day to get here, boys. Stand in the right.
And today in South Georgia Motorsports Park, we had a great turnout. We ended up winning first place after long days and nights of trying to get this truck here. We've had it for about 2 weeks and put it all together in that short time frame. Racing with Premier is one of the best things you could hope for. Great group of guys, great tracks we go to, and I wouldn't want to race with many other people. Now for the rest of the season, I hope we have more turnouts like today, but even if we don't, it's still a blast with these guys.
It was, I mean, it turned out being a really, really awesome race. But we saw some guys, you know, some guys that I don't know if we were really counting on to come out swinging that first race, and they did. You know, you had little Clark Sawyer come out his first race in Bam Bam, that first race of the year, and that's his first race back from total carnage with that
truck the year before.
Yep. When he total lost the truck, rolled it over.
He even got hurt. He got hurt a little bit.
And that was his first race back with that truck. And man, he comes out and he wins the whole thing.
I'm gonna say this: that Sawyer family, they're racers by blood, my friend. So that was almost to be expected. Chris Schubert landed second place at South Georgia. Voodoo, good family friend of mine. I'm gonna say this: very durable truck.
Yeah,
they've broken everything in their past. Growing that truck.
That
truck was bulletproof.
Yeah,
I think they did have some problems.
He ended up blowing a steering pump
and
up, and
still finished the race. When I tell you, durability was the key to that race.
100%.
Bobby Abbott came in, I think, third place, and again another all-out performance-built truck.
Yep.
Built to the T. Not just the fast truck, but a very, very durable truck.
Strong, yeah.
Strong, and all three of those trucks played in the mud all day long.
So we talked a little about the mega truck class. Let's get to the super truck class.
Yeah.
Johnny Falk in Hitman, he comes in winning the super truck class. Man, he had that Jeep on rails.
First time racing with Premier,
and put it in. You know, he's a handful everywhere he goes.
I will tell you that Jeep was ripping it.
Yes, yep, he was on fire.
And then following up with you had Marty Emerson coming in up top again.
Old trusty Marty. Man, we were
402 horsepower.
Marty's got it's a rock bouncer that he has crossed into being a super truck.
Yes.
And here he comes out first race of the year.
Producing.
And he comes in second place. The third place in the super truck.
Wide open. He was the entire race. Owen Sutton driving wide open. Very young man.
Younger kid, man.
Yep.
He's
built his whole truck. Him and his dad.
He's just out here trying to make a name for himself.
That's it. And is doing so. Very much so.
He is on fire. That truck rides. So
First
yeah.
time racing with us too.
Again.
Yep.
Yep.
And one thing that gets forgotten about a lot is that every single event we have,
we try to end it with
at
freestyle.
At the end of the race, we 9 times out of 10 end it with a freestyle.
And 9 times out of 10, it's Ethan.
And it's Ethan.
Out there in Outcast.
And if he doesn't produce well, this is his motive. He's like, man, I didn't do good at racing. I didn't win no money.
It's a second chance to have some
definitely
fun.
go out and freestyle and do a good job. And he's never let us down. He always goes on and probably flips
I think he
his
actually
truck.
ended this show with the bang. I think something happened
Big
at the
bang.
end, the motor or something. But it's his little time to go out there and just let the stress go.
I'm pretty sure that
have a
he
blast.
won $1,000.
He did. Yep.
Yep.
He
Good
was
time.
our Mr. Freestyle.
Yeah, that's what we call him. So one thing I can say that happened at South Georgia Motorsports Park is going to be we put on one heck of a show.
Yeah, I mean the fans they were enthused. You know, yeah, the fans they
I'm
had
gonna
a
say this:
ball.
Raul and his entire family had their spot on the bleachers, and they were just as big as fans as the people that came there to watch us
Even
race.
with the weather.
Yep.
Even with the weather we had, and and pushing it out a day, everybody still had a ball. The racers had a ball. The track turned out being pretty daggone awesome.
We built a facility. You know, Raul was going to build a mud park of some sort on his own, but bringing Premier to his first off-road event
Has welcomed him to this sport as well.
And I'll say this, he will forevermore continue to mud race at his facility. He will forevermore continue to mega truck race at his facility.
We'll see y'all next up at Dennis Anderson Muddy Motorsports Park for race number 2.
Take on the